There's a birthday party, and everybody's invited. Like most parties, it'll have lots of music, but with a difference. There'll be people in costume, people in uniforms, and dancing and singing of all kinds. But all of it special, all of it for an event so special that people all over the world will come here just to be part of it.
Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday.
It will be a time when the whole community draws together to share the past and summon up the future. All of us across the nation are getting into the spirit of 76, 1976, with our own spirit.
Happy birthday to all of us. Happy birthday to us.
But it's more than a birthday party. It's more than fireworks, parades, and speeches. It's Bicentennial U.S.A. Bicentennial, not an ordinary word. Many people don't know exactly what it means or how to spell it. Making sure that everyone is invited to join the 200th anniversary celebration is the job of the American Revolution Bicentennial Administration. But the Bicentennial Administration isn't running your community celebration. You are. This is Bicentennial U.S.A. Produced by the American Revolution Bicentennial Administration. In villages, towns, and cities all over America, people are meeting, planning, and working, serving on bicentennial committees, getting their community into the spirit and into action. It's an everybody grassroots movement, because there's no one Bicentennial U.S.A. But there are three themes. Our past. Heritage 76 reminds us of our freedoms and the need to discuss the basic principles behind our institutions and those truths we hold self-evident. It also urges that we undertake restoration and preservation projects as we learn from our past. The present. Festival USA urges us with all our people and to encourage our own people and people throughout the world to share our hospitality and our traditions, to rediscover 200 years of America. Our future, Horizons 76, urges us to involve ourselves and other citizens in the decisions which will affect our life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. The quality of life for every citizen. Bicentennial is a once-in-our-lifetime opportunity to shape tomorrow. The Trail of Liberty runs along our Atlantic coast. Here, the Colonial Parkway brings the visitor to Jamestown Festival Park, commemorating the site where those first settlers approached our shores. Reenactments of the events that shaped our nation can take place anywhere. Foreign countries are joining. In Mount Vernon, there will be a new and exciting sound and light show presented by France. "200 years worth of historical events are being planned not just in the original 13 states, but by Americans everywhere. A people who came here by ship quite naturally turn back to the sea to remember. Once again, they'll come as they did before, tall ships for America. This time, part of Operation Sail 76, an international event to let the whole world join in reliving our maritime history. Everywhere Americans go, they will find history excitingly alive. In Williamsburg and other restorations, visitors will see the past in action. Great black Americans like abolitionist Frederick Douglass will be remembered for speaking out for his people. Today, Americans come to Douglass's home to commemorate and reflect on the contribution made by black citizens in shaping our history. Across America, restoration offers an inspiring example of preserving the past for future generations. In New Orleans, restoration is rescuing the unique flavor of an American city hundreds of years in the building. But whether your hometown is one of the oldest or one of the newest, you and the people in your community have your own role to play.
1, 2, 3, 4. Father and I went down to camp along with Captain Gooding, and there we saw the men and boys as thick as hasty pudding. Yankee Doodle, keep it up.
History isn't all bricks and mortar. In Illinois, a group of students wrote their own bicentennial musical. Using state funds, they tour elementary schools presenting Yankee Doodle Was a Travelin' Man.
Cast off the bow line!
Cast off the bow line!
Cast off the stern line! Cast off the stern line! Hoist the mainsail!
Hoist the mainsail!
Way hail up, she rises, way hail up.
The performing arts, drama, ballet, opera, and musicals can all bring an audience a sense of pride in our cultural achievements and a sense of participation.
I'll leave tonight. Why, hell, right now if you'd like. I'll stop off at Stratford just long enough to refresh the missus and then straight to the matter. Virginia, the land that gave us our glorious Commander-in-Chief.
Incredible, we're free and he hasn't even left yet. Tell me,
This
sir.
Arizona Community Theater group mounted a production of the Pulitzer Prize-winning 1776 and will perform it periodically through 1976. The visual arts have been used in Colorado through a bicentennial program funding tours conducted by a local sculptor. Through this program, residents and visitors are brought into touch with their own rich local heritage.
We're standing in this man's country. I believe that art should relate very closely with nature. That I hope I've created a rugged figure for a rugged land. But we're in a very, very beautiful area of the country, a great national park. Art is, to me, a communicating system. That if we...
The American hand has many skills, and in Louisville, the city honored the skills of the worker. Many unions plan similar living exhibits for and about their members. Colleges and schools are offering special courses. Many are providing a chance for ethnic and minority groups to dramatize their own culture.
Thank you. That's real nice.
In many communities,
I wanted to
history
tell you
is being
about
dramatized as a
I was
personal
little
experience.
girl. Well, we used to carry a lunch to our daddies that worked in the mines up in the hills. Now, do you know what the mine is? You remember I told you a while ago? What is it?
That's where they hunt for gold.
That's where they dig for gold. They go down in the ground, you know, deep, way down.
In the process of preserving oral history, we're discovering that senior citizens are a valuable resource in themselves.
And my aunts. And we walked up there and...
America's oldest culture is found in the arts, crafts, and history of Native Americans. This rich diversity will be a significant part of the programs of many of our states. Although remembering the past and celebrating the present are important, planning for the future is what America is all about. The Lady Liberty, great centennial gift from France, continues to stand as a beacon today, as a symbol of America's future, of our individual initiative, our innovations, our desire for liberty for ourselves and others, and of the need to meet the challenges of Century 3. Bicentennial communities, by now thousands have been designated, are busy setting those goals for the future and involving citizens in the kinds of decision-making processes that affect everyone's life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness.
And it could tie in with the bicentennial, because the community school is really the little red schoolhouse of our U.S. history. So what we're saying is, let's return or revitalize this idea when the school was part of a community center and everyone was welcomed. Mayor Marshall, this would be an excellent opportunity to kind of show what we're doing here.
To me, it's an ideal bicentennial project. Can't imagine anything that we would more like to do or that would better fit in with the whole concept of community schools, because you come right back to the early days where the school, in fact, was the headquarters for the community. And for too many years, we've just been teaching there instead of using it as a place to bring everybody together. I think the whole concept is great, and I think it fits in beautifully with the bicentennial project.
As July 4th, 1976 approaches, the United States and much of the world will turn their attention to our nation's capital. This is understandable. Our basic roots are safeguarded here. Those great documents that remain the blueprint for this nation's 3rd century. And the monuments to the men who so magnificently shaped the world's oldest continuously surviving republic. But America did not begin here. It began in the hearts and minds of the people, and the bicentennial does not begin here. Starting at home, each person must find his or her own bicentennial, must find a way to relate today to yesterday, to find tomorrow in today. The bicentennial is the laying of the cornerstone for our 3rd century. Make certain your name is inscribed on it. That's Bicentennial U.S.A.
I'm John Warner, the Minister of the Nation's Bicentennial. Thank you for joining me here at the National Archives, where are kept the original documents sacred to the birth of our nation. Our Declaration of Independence, in which the Founding Fathers proclaimed to the world our belief that all men are created equal. Our Constitution with the Bill of Rights, the foundation on which our system of individual liberty and representative government rests. Seeing them here, knowing they have enabled us to flourish these near 200 years, should cause each of us to further his efforts to protect and extend the freedoms they guarantee. Bicentennial is a once-in-our-lifetime opportunity. As we lay the cornerstone for our 3rd century, let us remember, let us celebrate, let us shape a better tomorrow.